paper. There we go. If you're going to put, can you put it in the messenger group? And I'll put it in the two class groups, this month's classes. I'm just going to put it in the May class group. And I'm going to put it in the current family group. Okay. Rightio. Hello, Dee. Hello, Debbie. Okay. Hello, anyone that's watching this later. Okay. Hello, Karen. How are you? Hello, Di and Liz over on YouTube. Hello, Joanne. And like I said, hello, anyone else. If you don't know who I am Alicia Redshaw, and I own Scrapbook Fantasies. I love the new collection and have started shopping. I'm excited to see the new product. Awesome. Hello, Diane. How are you? Yes, I thought you guys would love it. I thought you would love, 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 love fishing fun. How fun is that? The name says it all. I didn't have to think very hard about the name for this. I just went, oh my gosh. I wanted to do a collection with this for so long. We've had this for so long. A really, really long time, because the artist that actually painted these pictures, her name is Anna Babbage, and she's also the same artist that did Swan Princess and Too Cute and Playtime. And she is up there with Chris, who's one of our other favourite artists. So we are a little bit biased, and we do like to support our favourite artists with our products. And yeah, Anna and Chris are two of our favourites, and this is an Anna design. We've had it for a really long time. We actually have a lot more of Anna's designs that we bought commercial licenses for that we can use for other stuff. Like, we've got lots and lots for later.
I thought of needles and threads, but I couldn't work out how the grass fitted in. So Gucci. You obviously didn't see my post with the bare feet going.
Hello, Carol. Hello, Lorraine. Haven't seen it yet, but it sounds like it might be a challenge for me. Fishing. Well, it's little boys, actually. Hello, Pam. Friday again. I know. Hello, Michelle and Raquel. Yep, it's Friday already. Hello, Leela. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Gail. How are you all? Okay. So this is paper one. It's an 8 by 11 collection. So paper one. So like, this is just a, you know, you can make a card with that. You can do anything. So lots of fishies. But there's also a little dog. I don't know what sort of dog it is. It's just a dog to me. Sorry. That sounds awful, but I'm not a dog person. Can I book in for next Saturday night? Yep. Hello, Mary. Yeah, that's okay, Di. This is paper 2. I know it's a bit stroby, but I love this navy stripe. I do. I love it. And because I made it, not just because I made it. And this is paper 3. So we've got a nice little pattern, and which I've made smaller on something else. And then you've got the grass, and then you've got some little banners and things.
I got mixed up the other day when Chrissy D was talking. She was saying about making it a continuous pattern. She was talking about the grass. I thought she was talking about the landscape scene with the river.
No, you can make the grass. You just keep doing the grass. Yeah.
The river doesn't quite line.
Then we've got, oh, these were yesterday's product of the day, 3 stencils. So we've got stars in a row, hearts in a row, and building stripes. So building stripes is, so you can do just stripes like that, stripes with the stripes between. Now they're not perfectly symmetrical, and that's on purpose. And then you can do stripes that then become checks. So yeah, he's a lovely, cute little dog. He is. Let's do vellums. Oh, paper packs. So the pattern paper is $1.35 each. Is it, Quentin?
Yes,
$1.35 each. Pattern paper pack. You get 3 each of the 3 papers and a free flare. There it is. There it is. For $10.95. That was yesterday.
You're crazy.
Rice papers. Oh no, let's do vellums. Vellums. So we've got my navy stripes because I love them. Yep. We've got the sky. Okay, so you will notice the vellum is different. We have replaced our vellum printer. I'm over it. I'm completely over it. The rice paper printer can't print vellum. So we have replaced our vellum printer. It's still got that niceness. It's not shiny sitting on the surface. I think it's a good quality print. It's not the same quality as our pattern paper. Like, it's not at that level, but it is really nice. And it doesn't chew it up, and it doesn't wreck it, and it doesn't smudge it down the page and leave it in a pile at the bottom.
You can hit print and it prints.
And it prints. The quality is great, but the colours are punched up just a little. It's got a little bit more oomph with the colour, which you'll notice, which is great. I actually think that's much better because the one before was beautiful print quality, but not, like, we couldn't print it with as much oomph. Like, you couldn't print a red that was that bright. So that's the sky one.
We did have
so you will notice that the vellums are going to change. So if you've already got a sheet of vellum, the new vellum is going to be slightly different.
So, on the sad note is I won't have so many free vellums to give away.
Won't have as many free vellums to give away. In the trial phase, I've got a pile like this of vellums to give away that I've been trialing different stuff. And yeah, no, I'm not a happy camper. Hello, Karen. The cloud vellum is really cool. So this is the print that's on paper 3, but a little smaller. So it's a little smaller. It also is a really good thing. If you hadn't heard, okay, so you will soon be able to buy some Scrapbook Fantasies products from your local scrapbook store or card making store or mixed media store. So we have a couple of stores that have come on board. One who has very graciously been our guinea pig with our website. We actually have a wholesale.
When she started advertising on Facebook,
whenever she wants. Let people know that she's going to have our product. So you'll all see that. You'll see who's the first with it. So exciting development with the change in the vellum printer means that stores will vellum. It won't just be pattern paper. So far it's going to be pattern paper and stencils and some of the new products, the brand new products, the product today in May, and it'll be vellums as well. So other stores will be able to sell our vellums for the same price that we do. So yeah, we're not going to get rich off doing wholesale, but it's just so that we can help other stores like that are in the same boat as us looking for Australian made product that's really good quality and is usable. So really good quality Australian made usable product. And that's the whole point is, it's having that. You'll still only be able to buy our products online from us. So they won't be sold online at other stores. They will only be sold online by us. But they will be in stores. Lots of really awesome bricks and mortar stores are going to have our products. So if you know a store that you would like to see our product in, just let them know to contact Quentin. So this is the fishy print. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't make that as a pattern paper. But I only experimented with this type of print last Friday night with the flowers. And then we've got lanterns, because I just couldn't help myself. I know there's a little bit off the side, but that's okay. And then the puppies, a puppy print. Oh my God, it's gone blank. My iPad. I've just done the iPad update.
I'm just yapping with Rosie. I'll go Monday.
Puppy print. So, and if you did our last retreat, you most likely know what our next retreat theme is going to be. Not our next one, not the next one, but the next one we're going to announce. The one we haven't announced yet. And this little guy goes with it.
Oh, God. Did you see Karen's comment about the fish print?
Oh, that fish print looks like the number of fish my husband reckons he has caught. Yep. That's for the pie in the sky pages there, Karen. Hello, Diane. Yeah. It's a big thing, Diane. We're getting there. Hello, Paula. There's an awesome store in Burping area that I think will be awesome. Yep, just get them to contact us. We are only stocking one store in each area. We do have one in Southeast Queensland already. We do actually have a Brisbane-based store already. She will be announcing most likely this weekend. Hello, Trish. Hello, Leslie. So this is the little scene on the vellum. So that's the little scene on the vellum. It is quite punched up the colour. And then we have the rice papers. So we have the pale blue and green stripe. It is pale, but it's nice. Oh, I'm going to show you that one last. Let's just hide that and hide those other things under there. So then we have the sky as a rice paper. And then we have the scene, the landscape scene as a rice paper. And then we do have my beautiful navy stripes as a rice paper. Come on, iPad. iPad keeps stopping playing, Quentin.
Does it?
Yep, it keeps stopping playing.
Have you got an update for this?
And then this is the scene builder. So you've got two lots of grass. So this one's longer than this one. And then you've got this little piece little scene you can put on on something. But then you've got some bits and pieces that you can collage on a background or a canvas. I was thinking it'd be nice on a canvas to go in a little baby boy's room. I suppose I need to show you these. We've got fishies in a row stencil. Loving the stencils. Other than we've actually got at least one store that has said they don't want to buy from us until they can have colour cuts. But colour cuts are a long way down the track because, lo and behold, Quentin and Elisa actually make enough money out of colour cuts. We realised we're too cheap for our colour cuts. We thought we weren't, but then we've actually looked at it and we're a little bit too cheap for our colour cuts. So we've got to work that one out first before we actually sell colour cuts to other stores. Yeah, we've got to get some production issues out of the way too. So we've got fishies in a row, but stencils are something they really wanted. And then we've got the lanterns. So I did the lanterns because I think this will go well with out and about. And then the puppies in a row.
Ashley was showing you've got a box that left me today.
Yep. And then, so Naomi John designed these colour cuts. Yeah, it's just. Yep. I'm not picking these. I'm not peeling them. I'm not packaging them. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to do it because there's too many in it.
It's nearly like what was that Christmas thing you did with the 70 odd pieces, isn't it?
Yep. Now, just so you know, this little thing's meant to be in it, but it may not be in every packet. And that's okay because it's not the photo. Yep.
What's the thing?
That little floaty. So you got little
tiny red thing, yes.
Yeah. He might actually get deleted.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to delete him off the file because he's not going to work. So you got little fish and fishing rods, and you got the little boy, and you got all sorts of things. Look at that. I think there's 45 bits. This is a bit of a dud, this one. Obviously, it's mine. I get the duddy stuff. And that's designed by Naomi John. So, bit of a learning curve there for her. Oh, look, there's still more fishes in the bag. Yep, she learned a few more lessons with that one.
It's not as bad as the billions of butterflies, but there are a lot of fishes.
Yeah, if you missed Monday, Monday was billions of butterflies.
And that's literally because there were billions of butterflies in the bottom of the laser machine after it.
Yeah. We've still got butterflies floating everywhere. And then this is an interesting thing. So this is the grass, and it's out of craft. It's cutting our new machine. And then because she can, you know, and just because you can doesn't mean you should. There was room to add some words.
Paula, you want a little girl set? What? No.
Oh, fishing. Oh. No, too cute. Too cute's a little girl. Girlish equivalent. So
we have to.
So these are a quarter of an inch high.
You can make your girl set. They'll just cut out the two cute bears and stick their faces over the boy's head.
So they're in the packet with the grass at this point in time.
Grass or seaweed, says that.
Oh, it could be seaweed. Could definitely be seaweed. Then we've got Kids Weekend. Also designed by Naomi John. And the O's, the dot on the O is a bit weird. It is what it is. And then we've got Father and Son. And there are others. There will be Mother and Son, Mother and Daughter, and Father and Daughter as well. So they will be coming as well. I do have wipes just for my hands now.
That's good.
So let's create a page. Let's get a piece of white cardstock. But yes. So has anyone got any questions? Grass
seems to be.
Fishing girls.
Fishing girls.
Oh, yeah. Fishing girls would be really good, but the artist didn't do fishing girls. Unfortunately. You could just use the fishing stuff with pictures of a little girl. I think that's what we're going to have to do.
There is one rod on its own in the pack, so you could possibly...
Yeah. She didn't do girls, did she?
No.
I'm going to say and it's not the artist's fault. When you buy a lot of things from artists in Europe, and Chris is in Canada, but Anna's not. Anna's, I think she's Swedish, isn't she? Or Swiss or something. They don't always do like boys and girls for everything. And it's not a judgment or anything, but it's just that's how.
It's very popular name now through that area, through the Europe.
Yeah, it is. We got an Anna in the group. Anna's European, so. But yeah, they don't all. We do find they don't always do boys and girls. Could you give me my water tub, please? We're going to do our wet background first so that we can leave it dry. No, it's not here. It must be in the bathroom. But I am going to say, when you go to buy images from Australian artists, they're awfully expensive. Some of them. But they're not always what I want. I do buy from Australian artists as well, but they don't always do. Yeah, they're not at the same level as some others. Look, I need to get the video again. What are you doing? You going to bed because you're tired?
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You were tired last night when we put you to bed.
I don't know
Are
if
these
it is.
brushes yours or are they Naomi's?
Then Naomi. No, they're mine. I'll have them back as well, please.
Because there was 2 water canisters in my bathroom. One
Whoa! Getting close.
Yep. Also, she's trying to convince you that she doesn't need to go to bed this time, but she does.
She's got even with that, remember?
You're meant to be saying goodnight.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm a statue. I don't need to go to bed. Good night, hello, goodbye. You see, I'm
Give
a
me a kiss.
statue.
No, I love you.
Well,
Make
yeah,
sure she doesn't have a book in her bed.
yeah, you as a statue is going to lose the grace to your bedroom.
Wait, what? There's a race?
Yes.
I'm a statue who can run.
Okay.
Bye.
So I have well, I think it's on Quentin's phone. Quentin was one of the parents at a fishing day for grade 5 or grade 6? Grade 5, I think it was.
Yes.
For Noah. So I'm going to use this father and son and use it on there. I'm definitely going to use some of the navy blue.
That was the day I ran like 50 metres up a beach screaming at kids not to touch the stonefish he just caught.
Yep, the kid caught a stonefish, so Quentin went running because the other parents are going, oh, look at that, because some of the parents didn't realise what a stonefish was. But I grew up.
The biggest one I'd ever seen.
I grew up at Boyne Island, and we definitely knew what stonefish were. I can see comments, kind of.
Okay, so I said night sweet.
Yep. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put a photo here. I'm sure I've got a photo. They broke the handle inside the car that day, but so Quentin started learning how to fix the door handles on the car because then Naomi broke one as well.
All but one.
Oh, look, this is driving me nuts. No, when I have it in full screen, it freezes.
You're going to have to try and do another.
Yeah, I was thinking I could stencil it. I was thinking like the stars and the building stripes, but I'm going to put a bit of colour on it. So I'm going to move that out of the way. And I've kind of pulled my cardigan across so my new white shirt doesn't get wrecked. So I'm thinking I'm just going to spritz some water on. A bit here, a bit over here, a bit up here. Just a bit of water. And I've just got these watercolors. You could use I'm going to use blues. That blue as well. You could use
Oh, diamond stencil the words.
Oh, yep, I could stencil the word. Yep. You could use like acrylic paint or ink pad. I'm just sort of puddling in. Let's get a bit of this blue as well. Oh, that's a bit bright. Yeah, we might have to drown that one out. There we go. He's gone now. So that's a very silly place to put stuff. Let's do some flicking with these two. Oh, look at that. I've got 2 colours on my brush.
Oh, was our New Zealand connection going to watch tonight after they were in today?
Yeah, what are the ladies' names? I forgot.
Joan McCone. Joan, I think it was George Joan. I'm terrible, man. You're relying on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done a million things today. How about you have a look?
I'm going to cheat.
Quentin's going to cheat. My iPad's gone to sleep.
Your iPad does what my phone does.
that the football again?
Across the road. Oh yeah. It's in full
Well, we
swing.
had we had to have the door. It was warmer last Friday night, so we had the door open.
Juniors tonight and seniors are tomorrow
Yeah, yeah. I'm impressed. Not.
night. Well, it's like the under 16s to reserve grade, I think. Or something.
Yes, I know my face is too far away.
My light speeds.
Okay. Okay, I'll just turn the iPad off. So let's actually move that out of the way. I'm gonna pop that over here. And then we're just gonna do some techie stuff and just turn that back on. Okay, let's have a look at what we're going to do then. Father and son. Let's get some paper. Color cuts, I think. I turned the iPad off. Don't play it.
Jan.
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 Hello, Jan. So, we are looking for some stores in like New Zealand to stock our products. And yeah, Jan suggested her favourite store. So, there we go. So, we could use a little bit of our stripe behind, and then we could do a bit of fishy pattern because it is a fishing photo. Maybe a bit of that. Something like that. I have to try and get that photo off your phone. I hope it's on your phone.
I've got lots of them on my phone.
On that trip.
Oh, sure.
Let's try again. Right, no one's commented.
Nope.
So,
We do actually, yes. We know we have to make more of the acrylic embellishments from last week's
yep,
kit
and
so we can get that kit live again. It's,
yep, and I was gonna have acrylic embellies for this one, but
that'll be coming next week.
yeah, they'll be here next week. I think this one was cut by Tide kids. So let's make a 5 by 5. Let's make this a page with a 5 by 5 photo on it. I'll just, it's not square in all sorts of ways. All this black cardstock was for an art project, and then she didn't end up using it in the art project, and her brother helped her to cut it, and it wasn't cut very well. Some of it, he cut some of it well. So I'm thinking, let's put a bit of that stripe that way. I know it's terrible having stripes going all sorts of ways. Come on. Really? sayings would be great too. Yes. So we have like one going one way and one going the other way. So let's cut from paper 1. Let's cut like a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 inch piece. Shouldn't have looked at the back.
From paper 1.
Yep, from paper 1. Let's just remove a couple of fish. Did you guys catch a fish? You caught oh, that's right, you caught a toadfish.
Some of the other parents thought it was a competition. I was just there for the unpaid.
Yeah, some of the parents are very competitive. The parents didn't realise they were meant to just be there to help the teachers out. But they're very competitive, some parents.
So using one cut paper 1.
Oh, we're going across this way. No, we're going to go up and down. And then I'm going to sort of get... It's actually got bits of red through it and green. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually a pretty cool... It's not just navy. So you'd get half of this in your kit. So I'm just going to do... like work out what half the piece is.
Sorry about that.
So it's pretty tight. But what we'll do is we'll put a half piece like that. And then I wonder if we could put a circle of fishy vellum. I think it needs to be a circle. Hint, hint. I need the circle. Bread and butter plate, please. We are actually going to alleviate the need for bread and butter plates soon, but we just
we're going to eat up proper dinner size.
we do need to just have a couple of things to go. I'm gonna say we actually had from one of our new suppliers of materials, one of our new material suppliers, we had the best customer service experience this week. Oh my gosh. They rang us and did exactly what we do. They rang us and said, you paid too much freight. We're going to give you a refund. And they asked, they said, oh, I'll put it straight back in your account. I said, no, a credit's okay because you'll lose money if you do a refund. Just put it as a credit on our customer account. Yep, it was $113 refund. And I'm like, holy dooly. Another company who we thought we were getting pretty good customer service from still owe us product from March. Oh, yes, we're going to get that to you soon.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'm going to say we had an amazing customer service experience from one of our trade suppliers. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to keep those leftover bits for Naomi.
So we're just going to do half a sheet of this rice paper.
Yeah. I was just checking if that moved. I didn't want to get pink on it. But no, I won't care. Paging him, he's not particularly worried. He wasn't as reserved in grade 6 as what he is now. Still awfully well behaved. What else do we have? So if you're doing the Cutest Farm retreat, which was a hybrid retreat and is now a virtual retreat, we got some really bad news today because we've been sort of stressing out very quietly. Doesn't matter if we trace it on the front or back. Oh, it's not going to fit.
Do you need a smaller plate?
No. Let's do it so that we get as much as we can on this right-hand side and the top and the bottom, and then we'll cut a little bit off on the left here. And what we'll do is we'll have that go off the page. We got some really bad news today. Like our worst fears were actually realised that we're not going to have our paper until sometime late next week. We were meant to have it a while ago, but they've had issues and they've been really busy. So, yeah, we were getting worried, but yeah. So we will have to postpone that retreat because, and this is what happens, like when stuff happens that we can't control. If we had got it today, we might have been able to wrangle like getting the kits out on Monday, but because it's 3 weeks from today. But because and I know we haven't got the group going and got the extras in the group, but the extras don't necessarily have to go with the kits. We just really need to get some of the kits out first. I'm just cutting just on the inside edge of this pencil line so that it, so I don't have a pencil edge. So yeah, it won't be until late next week because it still hadn't been cut this afternoon.
Yep.
It's okay.
It's not much, but
No point stressing about it. No point getting upset and jumping up and down. They actually, they don't actually have to deal with a small company like us. They are a family-owned business, but they're pretty huge. They do a lot of government work, and we do know that we come a long way behind government. So when they've got a job for a local, federal, or state government, we know that we get what we get. Okay, so let's build it on here. Now, we talked last week about building our design. I'm just tidying this bit up. Maybe I'll turn that around. Building our design and being careful not to make it too big, because remember last week I built it and then where I wanted the photo on the page, I actually had it too far, like I didn't have enough page beside it to fit on the page. Like I had built all out from the photo and out from here, and it was really beautiful, but then most of it was off my page.
what size is your plate?
Oh, you need to find that ruler. Can you measure it with that ruler?
Okay.
We're not advertising on a video. I'm getting the new Cocoa Vanilla collection. I forgot to order it, did I? Quentin thought I had, and I
8 inches. Well, it's 8 1/4. 8 and 8.
8 1/4.
8 1/4.
Can you rough up the vellum edges? You can, Paula, but you've got to be careful. I could rough up the vellum edges. I'll think about it. I might. Let's get this out, edge distressor, and just sit it there, just in case. But yeah, so we are going to have to move that Cutest Farm virtual retreat. Unfortunately, we had kept quiet about it because we were hoping to pull a rabbit out of our hats. But
That's empty now.
hat's empty. When we do let you all into the group, you will see the products will already be available. The extras will already be available in the group. They're not in there right now, but I think I've created the group. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. The banner's been done for a long time. But yeah, we just, yeah, is what it is. But the extras are looking pretty cool. I think they are. Just as a hint, there is a baby chicken stencil. Just so you know, there is a baby chicken stencil. Okay. Has to be a baby chicken stencil. And I forgot to put the picture on. I only realised this evening I forgot to put the picture on the kits. I forgot to do it today. The reason why they don't have a picture on them is because one of the kits is fishing fun, and I didn't want to. Naomi accidentally shared a video earlier this week. I don't know if anyone saw it, that had fishing fun in it. But yes, so I haven't got a picture on there because one of the kits is fishing fun and I didn't want to spoil it. Okay. So Noah was a bit wild with his casting, wasn't he, Quentin? How many times did he get you?
The fish need real fishing line. Oh dear.
They do need fishing line, don't they?
You can, yeah, I'll leave that bit to you. It was hard enough getting the rods out and the colour cuts today. I saw it said Pam. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm working some of your past kits. The papers need. What's this? Papers need to be distressed. Do you think I can find my distressor? Been using my scissors. Oh, Joanne.
Oh no. You need a set of the drawers in front of you.
They make them bright purple too. Most of them are bright purple, those distressors.
Yep. Well, our ones are. Oh, I have to put it from there. Sort of there. Something like that.
Oh, my goodness. There's too much joviality going on out that lounge.
There is too much joviality on that in that lounge room.
Packets.
Yeah. What do we think of that? Let's. That net's a bit big. Let's leave the net. Is there a little net?
I feel it, I can't remember.
That net's too small. It's okay. Something like that. What do we think? And this will be down in the corner here. But that's bigger than a page. We are actually coming out with a product. I have designed a product. I've spent a lot of time on it. That was a dent. That will help you to design your pages, like to make it easier to create a page that still fits on a page. Okay, I need to move this.
So we're doing a full pack of the fishing fun colour cuts.
Yeah. That looks good.
Dee said that she's so excited to use this collection for all the photos of Paul and Luca fishing.
Oh yeah, your family love fishing. Your Paul and Luca love going fishing.
We won't say their names, but their family, Noah's good friends when he was younger at Scouts, and we're still friends with them. And they go blatting, not fishing.
Yes, they have a tinny, and Dad and the boys go blatting. They don't actually go fishing in their tinny; they go blatting.
They blat around, and then they blat out to an island and have lunch, and then they blat home.
They go blatting. I don't think they take fishing rods actually.
They don't.
Noah has been blatting with them. They've actually been blatting to a remote island. They didn't know what island they were on, but when they got out of the boat to have a bit of explore, they got chased by wild dogs back into the boat.
They're going boating tomorrow, says Dee. There you go. Hope they got their winter woolies on if they're going out early.
I'm just cleaning up some of the bulk of the liquid. Missy.
Missy's taking up residency on Naomi's bag.
What's that?
Missy's taking up residency on Naomi's bag.
Oh gosh. So we are pretty time poor and very slack at times. So the mattress that Milton slept on lives underneath Amelia's bed. It's a single bed mattress. And it lives not under Amelia's bed, she's in a loft bed. Under Naomi's bed, and it's leaning up against the bookcase in our bedroom. On the way into our bedroom, we got a hallway that leads into our bedroom. And Missy this week has discovered that if she goes at it hard enough, she can get up the mattress, but then she can't get down very gracefully. So she's been a bit of a menace with that. So hopefully the mattress actually gets put away.
We'll do that tomorrow. I've got to work tomorrow.
It's like an almighty thing. You've got to move a bedside table. You've got to pull Naomi's bed completely apart. You've got to move all these things and do all this stuff just to get the mattress in.
We could donate.
What's that?
Nothing.
We could what?
Donate the mattress.
But then we have no mattress.
We're going to have to put it away.
Then we'll be going and getting another mattress.
That could be 6 months.
Well, you explain it to your son. The bed for that mattress is in the storeroom.
Yes.
That's the girl's bed.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just going to give this a bit of a dry. Oh, and thank you everyone for the birthday cards. I got another one this week from Lanier. Thank you. Oh, and I think I mentioned in the class that Jean and Leela weren't in, but thank you for the card from them. I was talking to Leela today, and who else posted me a card? Can you remember, Quentin? I got a heap of cards in the post. But thank you. Thank you, everyone. They were on my desk at work.
High-end mattresses are easy to store. Yeah,
What's
Milton's thing called? What's that mattress Milton's got called? The blow up thing.
A Euro bed.
Euro bed.
I don't like the Euro bed.
Neither do I.
Because when you move on the Euro bed, I get boinged out.
Well,
Quentin rolls over in the Euro bed and I get flung
It
out.
rolls over to the side of the Euro bed and ends up flipped onto the floor.
What's that?
And then I lay on the side of the Euro bed and end up flipping onto the floor. I'm sure
Amelia loves the Euro bed because she jumps on it.
Yes, it's like a giant trampoline for a little girl.
How did it go? That way. Okay, it's still a little damp, but let's do something. We've a few stashed under the spare beds. Yep.
Yes.
Thank you, Paula. It does look pretty good. Yeah. We do have some. Well, actually, we had some blow up mattresses that have been punctured quite unceremoniously by kids at scout camps.
Yeah.
Let's use. Well, actually, these two are mine. So there's a problem with this. Oh yes, Quentin got pen on this one.
Yeah, I told you
Let's
I
put
put
some
a
stars
banner.
on here, and because we're going to use the yellow banner, let's see if the yellow works.
We're not going to include a star stencil in the kit, but we are.
No, we don't put the stencils in. Just a nice circular. So once you've done this with a stencil, it's pretty much useless. Not a stencil, an ink pad. It's not useless. It's just it's not good for stamping like words and nice things. It's just not suitable for doing too much stamping with. Oops. Got a bit of a swoosh there. And let's put a little bit here. And I'm just lightly rubbing over it. And my ink pad is mostly dead. I mean, look at the color of it. It's there we go. Not too much. And then we want another color. Maybe the green. So that one was sunflower yellow. We do have some ink pads in a box at work. We don't have much luck with freight.
Oh,
That's
tonight.
Christmas green. Yep. Quentin goes,
Today's freight.
hey, that freight hasn't arrived yet. And I'm like, no, it hasn't. And he goes, do you want to have a look where it is? And I have a look, and I go, oh, apparently you accepted delivery of it an hour ago. He goes, well, I haven't seen the man. So what happened was he was delivering freight, and then he got to our shop, and he couldn't find the box in the back of the truck. So we were the last delivery. So we went back to the depot.
No, we were the second last.
Oh, second last delivery. So we went back to the depot, but it wouldn't let him clock into the depot without doing something about our delivery because it said it was still out. So what he did was he knew Quentin, so we marked it as being delivered to Quentin and Quentin accepting the delivery, and he went home because he had no idea who he'd given our box to.
Yeah.
So
We won't say what freight company. They did a great job following up on it.
yep. So then the manager brings out the freight because I was going to get it at school pickup time. I did school pickup today on my own. I was very proud. A little tiny bit of driving. But yeah, so yes. He goes, oh, and when he was wrong, he goes, oh, I don't know where it is. I don't know where I left it, but I've left it somewhere on my route. So we do have a box to do an unboxing tomorrow, and it's got ink pads in it.
Yeah.
So this is the Christmas green, and I am using the building stripes. See? And then I'm going to turn them, and I'm going to make. So you're better to follow the stripes. Like that. Look at that. But then what I can do is I can do between the lines. Let's do between these lines, so they're there, and let's do between. And then I can do between. I can do a smaller check. Might have done a bit much of that there. Let's do. Now I've got to do the full-on thing, haven't I?
So you didn't end up using the stars, you just used the
Yeah, I use the stars.
and the stripes.
Stars and stripes. But not stars and stripes like that. I made
Michelle
checks.
said I'm looking pretty awesome.
Oh, Quentin.
So I've just put a link up for page 2 of the fishing fund because there's both the stencils there that you used.
Amazing. So these are from yesterday's product of the day. And most of the day's product of the day is 2 products.
Or 4 or 37.
No, it was 42 on Monday.
42.
Monday was 42 products. I do have a really awesome product for tomorrow. I think tomorrow's product is pretty awesome. It's Grunge Street.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. That's the one that makes the laser machine sound like it's tap dancing.
Yeah. Actually, it makes it sound like it's a machine gun.
Who doesn't love that?
It doesn't mind it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I think that green's a bit much. But do you know what we're going to do?
Billion butterflies. Yep, that's what there was in the laser machine on the floor.
Yep.
We
Because we had bookmark stencils and what do we have? Rice
little
papers.
itty bitty stencils that we're not going to sell. That they were only tiny in the palm of my hand. That little tiny stencil.
Yeah, the hearts went down to 4 inches, but we made a little tiny heart. Okay. So what we're going to do is I want to soften this off a bit.
Oh, there you go. Paula reckons you're channeling your inner Naomi John.
Yeah. So I just want to soften it out a bit and bring a bit of the green into the blue. See? And I want it just to expand out a bit. Actually, put a bit of green there.
I missed a comment from Margaret earlier. She said,
Sorry.
looks like the fishing net. Sorry, Margaret, I missed
Oh,
it.
it does look a bit like fishing net, doesn't it, Margaret? We were talking about putting a fishing net on here, so I just flicked a bit of the green on here. So on Sunday, we'll do a video, our traditional reveal of our kits, our kit reveal on Sunday. 2 of the kits have stencils. And they all have words from the laser machine. dry. It's just not drying fast enough. It's going to get rid of the big puddles. It's going to help my cause. Put some heat on the back just to help straighten it out a little. That's pretty dry. Okay, so it'll go flat in my album. It'll calm down. Probably should leave it to calm down a bit before I finish it, but yeah. So let's put a little bit of green, this Christmas green color in the edge. So you can pick up whatever color your child is wearing. I'm pretty sure Quentin and Noah had every color on the rainbow on. They were wearing scout shirts. I think Noah had like a coveree shirt on and Quentin was wearing a jamboree shirt. And I'm pretty sure that they had every color under the sun on. Let's get rid of these ink pads. You can see our stencils clean up pretty well. You don't need to clean them that much. Naomi doesn't. She'll trash them. But don't use this one. You could use it side to side, but better to follow the stripes when you're using the building stripes. You could get a finer pattern than this. You could do, like, instead of doing halves, you could do thirds and do a really fine check pattern. Building stripes is going to work really well with some of the patterns that are in the Kids Farm collection. It is going to work with that. Now I'm going to show you. So you have to be really careful because the vellum will want to tear. I'm going to do it so you can see what it's like. You can see that it doesn't rough it up like paper. Let's look at the pattern paper when you... So see how it sort of roughs up when you distress it? Whereas the vellum gets a little bit of a roughness to it, but it mostly just wants to gouge in and tear. So you just have to be a little bit mindful. I think little gouging bits are good. Makes it look distressed. And it'll be different. It'll respond slightly differently as you go around. Paper, like fabric, paper has a warp and a weft. Vellum's warp and weft is a little bit more prominent. It'll tear completely different in one direction than it will in the other. manufacturers don't worry about warp and weft with paper and vellum when they cut it. We actually get ours pre-cut to A4 size now because it is just such a huge job me cutting the vellum down, because that's what I used to do. Oh,
Crazy job.
it was a crazy job. Better to distress your photo mats before cutting the middle out. We are going to cut the middle out of this. Once you cut the middle out, it's a bit flimsy.
I've just lost my comment, so thanks.
If you're watching this in the Creative Family group or the May class group, your comments should come through, but they may not. Just so you know, we're not ignoring you if we don't answer you. So we're not going to see all of our pretty background, but that's okay. But what we might do is we might hack a bit out of the middle that we could make a card with as well. So let's get our fake photo. Now we know this is, and my pencil is getting very small. This is a 5" by 5" fakey photo. If you're in Australia, you can get, it's very hard to hold, you can get 5" by 5" photos at Harvey Norman. I'm not sure about anywhere else, but I know Harvey Norman do them. So we're going to stick our fake photo. You're going to stick a real one. I just got to get the photos off quick to do this. I'm going to stick it to our photo mat, and I think we're going to go across. Or are we going to go up and down? Let's have a look-see first. So obviously this is going to go across like this. And then we're going to go across. We're going to go across. So let's stick that on. So you can stick the rice paper on like as a mix, because it's like a mixed media type product. Or you can do what I've done and just use it like a piece of fancy pattern paper, because it is a mulberry silk paper. You can, you can treat it a million different ways. I like using it this way because I like the softness of the edge and how pretty it comes out. So put our fishes there. Put that there. Right. So let's stick these two together.
Oh, Office Works no longer print collage photos.
Don't they?
No.
I don't like Officeworks photos. They're a bit shiny for me. I'm not a shiny photo fan. But they don't print collage photos, because they were one of the only places you could still get collage photos from, weren't they? It's a bit bad. Okay, so now in here, what we're actually going to do is we're going to, in here, cut this rice paper away in here behind our photo. We're going to remove this rice paper like this. Don't waste it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some tape on our rice paper behind our photo. That's one of you. Was that you, Quentin? Rightio. So then we're going to stick the vellum. It's going to go sort of there. Kind of there. Let's It's going to go about there. So just want to make sure our rice paper and vellum are stuck together nicely. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to remove some of our fishy vellum in here. See, look, that's enough to put on a card. Let's put a little bit more foam in here. Okay.
Where does Noah's unicorns
Hmm?
Seeing a first thing on my desk.
I don't know. So behind the photo, so I'm going to do these little corner marks.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what our internet just come amazingly good.
Maybe Netflix shut down. No, Netflix haven't shut down, but maybe the kids have stopped streaming whatever they were doing.
Well, they told me they're on free to air TV out there.
They probably are, but what are they doing on their phones?
I did ask that question. They told me that.
They both have internet on their phones.
So far the kit is worth $12.75.
And what's that? A piece of paper,
Now, open it up again.
a piece of pattern paper,
It's a piece of white grange,
yeah, piece of cardstock,
piece of cardstock, piece of fishing fun number 1.
yep,
Then you've got half a sheet of the navy rice paper.
yep,
A full sheet of the balance.
yep.
The words.
Oh, yep, the title.
Some title cut and a fishing fun colour cuts.
There you go.
And I really don't see the paper number 1 much, but you know what? Yep, plenty left over.
Yep, we got a hole in the back. But look, we can make a little card. Look at that. It's the best bit, the watery bit. Have new printers and the new ones can't do it. That is really strange, isn't it? Why would you stop doing something that you're one of the only places that it could be done at? Okay, so we're going to put our little boy sitting, or girl, See why girls wear those colours. We're going for a picnic for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to buy the stuff on the way.
Going to have a picnic with Grandma for lunch. It's my mum. So a little person there, and then we've got our little fish.
Then you guys are being Swedish tomorrow night when I work.
Why?
Having the Swedish meatballs.
Oh, we're having Swedish meatballs tomorrow night. Why do we always have Swedish meatballs when you're not on cooking duty? Because you cook it
If
badly.
you write the menu plan, you get to pick which night to eat like. I've wrote it 2 weeks now. Can't take credit for the week for that. But you do it.
You tried to take credit for the week before.
Didn't get to eat our sausage rolls this week because nowhere's got gluten-free puff.
Yeah, there's no gluten-free puff pastry in Gladstone, so. Oh, we didn't check. Lloyd's at Kirkwood.
No.
I'm going to put out a little bucket. What did Amelia go to today?
The Queensland Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, Peter and the Wolf, was it?
Yeah,
Or?
something like that. And each character had its own instrument playing when it was.
Yes, each character had its own instrument. So the cat was obviously the clarinet, Mum.
Can't remember what the duck was, but it got eaten.
The duck got eaten.
The
Poor
wolf-
ducky got
The
eaten.
wolf had horns, and the horns played what?
Yes, the wolf ate the duck in one mouthful. She was pretty devout about that.
How's the price of the kit been sorted? Yes, Mary, it's $12.75.
Are you going to put it up?
Okay.
Did you
just
take a
making
photo?
sure. No.
Because we've been taking photos while
I've
it's being
seen
created.
that.
Because I'm a slacker and haven't got the photos on things.
My internet tonight's not real flash.
Yeah. So what she does is she then puts the photo on
Once
once she gets it, and she puts it on using a phone app. So I'm going to leave the father and son white.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to like it.
Let me just publish it.
You should see there's a little set of words and they're like stream, dam, brook, river, and they're like not even half an inch high, maybe half an inch high, and they're Naomi John designed them. And like she gets up me for designing stuff that's really difficult to manufacture, but they're really super skinny as well. And I'm like,
But she's the one that designed the minion flowers for.
the flower ones, the Swan Princess
Swan
flowers.
Princess
Yeah,
flower
they're a
packs.
menace.
That's just.
I
Like,
thought that was payback because of what I did with the
holy crackers!
with the Christmas wreath pack.
Right, let's say it's been published.
Let's have a look at that straightish.
Have a squeezy over here.
It's not really that straight. Father and son. And then this little person is going to go here. We've got to make sure it's just on the page. It's on the page.
I'll put up a link. There is no photo on it at the moment. I will get a photo. I should take my photo as soon as the class is finished. Then put it on.
You can do that if you want.
I think Naomi's class on Wednesday night went swimmingly well.
Yes, Naomi did class me with tonight. I was really tired. But it's good for her to do a class every now and then. So we did poppies this week in the May class group.
I shared a kind of sniggy piggy. Can't really tell what thing today of the card.
I love that. I love how that works.
Oh, hang on, I've missed Di's comments. Yeah. Di has 2 packs of gluten-free puff pastry in the fridge.
Mm.
If we want them. Oh, I'll work it out. I didn't need any sausage rolls this week.
He wanted sausage rolls. They are homemade ones. Hidden. We should call them hidden veggie sausage rolls.
They're not. Who was it? That's my mother. My mother couldn't come up with that. They used to do sausage rolls. They used to get the hot dog out of the frankfurts from the deli, wrap them in puff pastry and bake them.
Oh, that was someone's mum. No, didn't Catherine do that?
I can't remember who it was, and the kids loved them. I thought, my God, that's frankfurts in puff pastry.
I think Catherine did that.
Well, her boys were gluten free as well, so.
It must have been the gluten-free frankfurts. But she used to get her gluten-free puff pastry shipped over from WA by a family member. Because over in WA, they had a brand of gluten-free puff pastry that was the bomb. And you used to buy it in a 3-kilo pack.
Yeah, she used to get it proper refrigerated freight from WA to here.
And it was still cheaper than the stuff we were buying here that was rubbish. It was good stuff.
The Coles one there is not too bad. Not that just because I work with Coles. At least it's a square. Someone was saying before there's a great gluten-free bakery in Lawton.
Oh. Yeah, seeing more. There are more gluten-free bakeries turning up. So not too much glue on this banner, specifically because it's going to go on vellum a little bit, and the vellum will want to wrinkle.
Dee's loving the layout there.
This would be so good for Paul and Luca. This would be such an awesome layout for them. from one of their father-son fishing trips.
I do like those little yellow banner strips.
Yeah, they're cool, eh? Oh. I knew there was something I didn't stick down.
Didn't you used to sit there and cut out your own banners?
Yep.
We had that triangle punch, so we used to punch
Yep.
out 1,000 triangles and put them on string.
Yep.
Di says it's beautiful.
Do we need anything else?
Di's giving us a big smiley face.
See, this could be a girl.
Oh, Carol S., I have been really slack and never contacted you about that kid all week. I'll have to ring you tomorrow if that's okay. The one I put on label for you last weekend.
It's still there,
It's still on label. It's on label. It's in the drawer.
but I don't think Carol's stuff goes yet, does it?
No.
Put another
A little
one.
way off.
Maybe.
Have we got one where he actually catches a fish?
Kind of here.
The colour cuts are great, says Margaret. Looks really great, says Liz.
Needs something up here. Nope. Nope.
Trish loves it. Doreen says it's a fantastic layout, so cute. Fabulous layout, said Deborah.
What do you think? I should think that one might need to go there. Do we think it needs something there or nothing? The banner's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
You've got like a couple of dueling fishing rods there. Definitely needs something. Says Michelle, yes, you're right. I think it needs something up there. Keep page. The casting fishes look great, says Mary.
Yeah.
Pam said it was a cute page. Pam, hope you're feeling great. Hope your knees are feeling good.
I reckon the casting one or the one standing there. I just thought the one standing there was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think one casting one's here. Michelle likes the one standing up. I don't know if I'm keen on the neck here. Oh, look at the banner.
Problem is, once you've stuck something to the rice paper, yeah, but what about this? Because his carton is...
Maybe a dog.
Yeah, we don't have a dog.
What a dog. Oh, no.
We don't have a dog.
We don't have a dog.
You grew up with dogs. My kids don't have
What
dogs.
the dog colour cut? What happened to the dog colour cut?
Yes, your kids have. You grew up with dogs, but we don't have dogs.
Dogs live on farms.
What happened to your cat? You had a cat when you were a kid. What happened to it?
Which cat?
Which cat?
We had Tomo when I was really young.
Tomo. What happened to Tomo?
We moved and he didn't.
They left Tomo behind.
Yeah.
Why didn't Tomo get on with your mother?
I don't know. That was the only pet we had. There was never any pets at Jahiki.
You had dogs, didn't you?
Oh, we had a dog for a little bit.
Farm dogs.
Yeah.
They were cattle dogs.
$1.
Was it a cattle dog?
Yeah, it's a cattle dog. It was a gingery looking.
Mangy looking thing.
Yeah. Yep, that looks good, says Dee. And love it with the net, says Michelle.
No. I'm going to peel the foam off that. I'm going to keep that in the packet. Yep. We used to always cart a net when we used to go fishing. We used to strap it to our bikes. It was like a, you know, it was also a magpie deterrent.
Yeah, so that's you don't need that. Because the fish are that big, they don't fit in it.
No, it's easier to cart them home in a net than it is to cart them home in a bucket because you're
You
more
used to
likely
walk
to.
across the road.
Well, yeah, but sometimes we rode our bikes other places as well because you couldn't exactly have a fire near home because Mum would know.
Oh, but she'd remember. Sorry. It's bad.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little tiny bit of glue. I'm going to put a little bit of safety glue on here. So Quentin did chicken and rice tonight for dinner with cashews, and Amelia,
She was pinching my cashews.
she was pinching everyone's cashews. She's a devil. There we go.
The cashews.
So we've got this little guy up here, or girl. Could be girl. Actually, this one could be a girl. And then we've got our father and son. And then we've got this one here, which could be a girl.
Beautiful page, says Paula.
There we go. And we've done a bit of inky business in the background, and we've used our new stencils, the stars in a row, and the building stripes. And we used Christmas green and sunflower yellow, but you could use any colours, really. You could have used a bit of the red. You could have used some grey. You could have used a bit more blue. You could have just done blues. But we've got the little bit of yellow because we've got our yellow banner. So, yeah, there we go. We are... Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pam and Paula and Michelle and Dee and Deborah and Carol and Raquel and everybody else. So if you're watching this later, thank you. You can always send us a message to ask us a question. That's definitely not good. If you ask a question on the video later, I might not see it. If you know of a store that would like to stock Scrapbook Fantasies products, be sure to get them to contact us, and then we can send them the link and they can have a look. Or the link is pinned at the top on a post in the Creative Family group, so you can always give them that link. What else is there? We'll be back tomorrow morning with our weekly roundup. This is not all of the products. I actually have other title cuts to go with this. Yes, that was Mates Weekend. There's Kids Weekend and Mates Weekend and Family Weekend. I've got to get them in. I have a new stencil for tomorrow, which is really awesome. It goes with Grunge Street. I think it's really awesome. So that's my opinion. What else is there? We'll do an unboxing tomorrow because we've got some tools and stuff and inks and bits and pieces that finally arrived this afternoon. It was a little bit late to
we wouldn't have had time to check it, all the stocks.
No, we wouldn't have had time to check it after the unboxing and put it in for tonight. So we're going to put it in tomorrow. We'll be releasing another retreat soon. Keep an eye out for the Cutest Farm retreat group, messenger group and Facebook group, and that retreat will be getting moved because unfortunately they haven't got the paper to us on time. What else is there, Quentin? Is that about it?
That's about it.
Be sure to check out our product of the day. You too, Jacqueline. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Karen. Thank you all. So my name's Elisa. I'm Scrapbook Fantasies, and that's Quentin over there. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's it for us for this evening. We have lots and lots happening, lots and lots going on. We're trying our best to make sure that you will be able to find awesome Australian-made products that are easy to use and not hoarder products at your local scrapbook store. But you'll only be able to buy them online from us. So,
All right, we'll see everyone tomorrow morning.
yep, we'll see you all tomorrow morning. We can't give you a time because we're not that efficient. It's when we bother to get out of bed, when we bother to get dressed to go to work.
12 o'clock.
We open the store at 9 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes we arrive at 9 o'clock to open the store. It is Saturday morning. We're all pretty buggered around here. Yeah, so we'll see you then. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Mary. But yeah, so take care, stay safe, love yous all, and really, truly, we appreciate every single one of you. You are wonderful, and you're the reason why we keep going and doing what we do. So take care, stay safe, love yous all, and we'll see you all tomorrow. See you then. Bye.